Hey, it's Colleen.
Hi, it's Kate.
And it's Megan.
And we're the
Three Scheme Queens. Join us as we discuss popular hoaxes and give you our comedic take on what is fact and what is fiction. If you have a sense of humor and an open mind, come take this journey with us.
We'll tell you what we think, and we'll try to prove it to you.
Is this thing on?
Hey guys.
Welcome back.
This is part 2 of our re-releases of our favorite episodes.
Mm-hmm.
And this week it's my favorite episode of the year, and I'm also picking another one of myself.
That's
Whoops.
okay. I think I picked my own last year, so
I mean, yeah.
you can't help it if you've just had a couple of excellent episodes.
Right. Or this was a fun one. This was COVID was heavy last week, and we love COVID. But I really enjoyed researching that one. So thanks, Maggie, for picking that one. But this one is in the spirit of football season. We're going Super Bowl Part 2.
Ooh.
Yeah. Those were really fun conspiracies to listen to, and let's just get ready for the football season. It's my favorite season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy timing.
Yeah, go Birds.
And let's get ready to see Taylor Swift in more
Men's spaces.
and yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, my favorite was just that episode because it was super fun. It was fun to just, talk a little bit of sports. It's one of my favorite things.
So we have high expectations this year for the Eagles and the Commanders.
Yeah, I think the Eagles have a target on their back. We never have high expectations for the Eagles, okay? We keep the bar low in
So hard being
Philadelphia.
an Eagles fan.
It's so hard being an Eagles fan. But the Commanders were good last year, so we'll see.
We'll see.
Yep.
All right. Well, if you want to hear more of Kate's opinion
Yep.
on football, stay tuned. Here we go.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Thank you for that interlude.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Welcome to our football Super Bowl special.
Yeah. Woo. It's no question that if you guys listen to our Super Bowl episode that I love football, and this is my favorite time of the year. It's playoff season.
Yeah. It's been an interesting football season this year, I feel like.
Yeah, why?
I mean, the Commanders are good.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm trying not to think about the Commanders right now. So we will have known when the episode comes out who won the game. But Sunday at 3 p.m., they play the Eagles, which fly, Eagles, fly. You know what I mean?
Right.
Go Birds.
Right.
And yeah, I'm a little worried about it.
Something popped up on my Instagram this morning, and it was another podcast, and they were talking about the 4 teams that are left.
Yeah.
And they were the Commanders are
They're like
Our
the
gap-
underdog.
no, they said the Commanders are like Gabriella from High School Musical.
Oh,
You think she's weird,
but she's pretty good.
but then she's pretty good.
Yeah.
And then it's they were the Eagles
Uh-huh.
are like the Regina Georges. They're just a bunch of loud bullies.
Oh,
When I thought about you.
Wait, what are the Chiefs then?
Yeah, they said the Chiefs are like the jock. They always get the girl,
Yeah,
and
Zac
they're
Efron.
and they never have to really stress about anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then they said the Bills are just everyone likes the Bills and
Yeah,
no one does anything better.
right.
I like the Bills.
To be clear,
Right.
the Eagles are not the bullies. Yeah.
They're just loud.
She said,
And
yeah.
Kate, you can't tell me that you don't get passionate and loud about a lot of
Yeah.
things in your life.
Yeah.
Polls.
I'm Italian.
Yeah.
What?
I said grease the poles.
Grease the poles?
Every time the Eagles win a big game, they have to grease the lampposts.
Oh, so
because
they
the fans
can't. So
go
they can't
berserk.
take down
Yeah.
the field goals. Yeah. I would like to say that Commanders fans are worse than Eagles fans.
I would say as someone who grew up
I've
in
never
DC.
met I've never met a Commanders fan that's crazy.
Yeah, I
I've
actually
met a lot of crazy.
I don't
Eagles
think
fans.
they're that because we've never been good. So
Yeah, I think they're old men who have been watching football for decades, and their team has never won.
no, and everyone's always like, oh, the fucking Commanders blew it again.
I'm just so excited for the community to have a winning football team.
Can you stop with the winning football teams, please? There's an Eagles fan right here.
Well, I meant winning as in a good season.
But you know what?
Because they're putting money into the stadium. They're putting money
And
into the
stadium is
community.
terrible.
They're redoing it now. And I just think this is really exciting because
No.
this area
You know what?
No,
Not a
Colleen,
winning area.
none of this positivity for the Commanders, okay?
You know what? I will say though that living in DC during the Nationals,
Right.
Nats.
Winning. And then
during the
Caps
Nationals
winning.
World Championship, the
The
Caps
Caps,
winning,
which-
Mermaid Girl and Birdman and I were screaming on top of the table. You know, like it is exciting to
Yeah.
find
Feels good for the
when you don't
community.
when you don't come from like Philly or New England where like you know what it's like to win.
Yeah,
It is
for
pretty.
I'm sorry.
X
Hold on
years.
a second.
No,
hold
Philly
hold
didn't
on.
start winning till 2016, Megan.
No.
They were not good until
No. Hold on. No. There was a run when I was in high school
Oh.
where they went to the NFC Championship every year and lost.
and then
And then they went to the Super Bowl once, lost to the Patriots, and then they finally won their first Super Bowl as a franchise
Yeah.
in February
Went
2018.
crazy.
It was
And
insane.
It was also the same time. You guys probably didn't experience this, but like the Eagles won, and then there was like videos of clowns on college campuses. Did you guys see that in the news?
No.
Like creepy people were dressing up as clowns to threaten like college students.
No, that's weird. I
Yeah.
never saw that. But
So
also,
I
you were in
associate-
college at that time,
I
so.
associate Phillies winning with the clowns.
Oh, wow. I associate Phillies winning with me being pregnant with Joey, and I felt her move for the first time during the Super Bowl.
Oh, always a Phillies girl. That
Yeah,
or
my girl.
Eagles girl.
Go Birds. Every time we turn on an Eagles or any type of football game, she's like, I don't like football. I'm like, who are you?
Well,
How
tell
did
her
I
Taylor
birth
Swift
you?
is there.
Anyway, it's fine. You know what? She's very much like my mom. My mom sews during the Eagles games. And every time we lose, we go, Graham, are you sewing? And she's like, I'm up in my room. So I come from a long line of Birds fans. So
Yeah.
anyway, big
Long
big
live.
game this Sunday. And you know, if the Eagles lose, I'm cheering for the Bills no matter what.
So is it time for our
Drink check.
Drink check.
Oh.
It's a little early this morning, 10 o'clock in the morning, and we don't usually, have our recording sessions this early, but
We did back in the day.
only
one
once, I
time
think.
we did because you were like, "Oh my god, the CrossFitters were running."
Oh yeah, yeah. When I went to your house, I saw a running club.
Yeah.
I hate running clubs.
And I also hate running clubs because I'm like, what do you do? Just run next to each other? That's
Yes.
weird.
Well, also runners are so annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All they do is talk about their splits, and
But not CrossFitters. I like CrossFitters.
CrossFitters are also annoying.
I like CrossFitters, to be clear. Anything
Um,
that's competitive, I like.
So it's more
Running's not competitive. It's boring.
and we're drinking coffee, guys.
Yeah, drinking coffee.
I'm sorry, not just coffee.
Really? What are you drinking?
Kate rolled up with her
Nespresso
frother.
Espresso.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And what
I
kind
want to
of
frost some milk now.
what kind of cream do we use?
So I got people who can tolerate dairy,
Oh yeah.
some Chobani
Mhm.
sweet
Yeah.
cream,
What flavored nut pod did you bring?
and for the toasted marshmallow.
Anyway, luxurious.
It's it's what's
It was a real
luxurious
treat.
about it. It's a slow morning.
Yeah.
We've got a fire going that Megan built herself.
You guys thought of so morning.
Beer
I woke up
training.
urgency.
We have a snow on the ground with onyx storm ready to be devoured.
We've got an
So-
oatmeal bake in the oven.
Yes, and it smells so good.
And we're waiting for the rest of our crew to show up.
So anyway,
Yeah. What's the conspiracy today?
there's lots. It's just like it's like a mini-sode where we talk about lots of different conspiracy theories. And I don't even know if these are like it's like a Colleen thing. Like, is this a conspiracy or
Yeah,
is this just
guys.
like, things,
Mysteries, weird
mysteries.
things.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
I just talk about mysteries more than I do conspiracies.
But that's okay because whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's get into it, guys. So the National Football League is an American football league composed of 32 teams representing a multitude of states and cities. It was founded in 1920, originally named American Professional Football Association, but was quickly renamed to the NFL that we know it as now. Original seasons run from September to early January, each team playing 17 games with one bye week. Mid-January starts playoffs, which is a single elimination tournament for the ultimate goal of winning it all in the Super Bowl. Last year, we covered some conspiracies about if the games were rigged and staged. This year, we're going to cover some smaller theories that you may not know of. But to be clear, the Chiefs pull more flags and penalties than any other team, and I'm 100% a believer that the refs are rigged. Let's get into it. First conspiracy that we are. This is like the curse of the Bambino. You guys know what I'm talking about?
No.
You guys don't know the Curse of the
Yes,
Bambino?
Yes.
When
It was before Colleen was alive.
well,
know.
before all of us were
I
alive.
know that, but that's the
That's-
only
I
one.
don't
Do you
know.
know who the Bambino is?
No.
Oh, Babe Ruth.
I know Babe Ruth.
So Babe Ruth was traded from the Red Sox to the
the
Yankees,
Yankees.
and then the Red Sox did not win
Oh, it was a curse.
World
Yeah,
Series. Yeah.
Oh
No, the
wait,
Curse of
maybe
the
I'm thinking
Bambino.
of the second Red Sox curse when they won and then didn't win for decades.
No,
And
that are you talking about the Cubs? The Cubs also had a curse.
I think they all did, but
So anyway, this is like a curse, right?
okay.
So before, so you guys know that the Arizona Cardinals, right? Everybody sort of had like before they were in the NFL, these teams had different names.
Okay.
Okay. And then they like transitioned into the NFL, and then some of these names like kept from before they became like a collective NFL, and then they changed their names later. Kind of like the Commanders and
No.
yeah, anything like that.
The Redskins.
The Redskins. I mean, isn't there like a lawsuit happening with the Redskins?
Yeah, the
Or-
Native Americans who felt that they were represented now feel like they have not. We talked about this last year, I think, because we talked about how the Chiefs did it differently.
Right.
Yeah.
So
So we don't need to repeat that. Go back and listen to our episode from last year.
great. Superb Al.
Yep.
Okay, so the Arizona Cardinals were named the Pottsville Maroons. So Pottsville Maroons won the 1925 NFL championship, but were later stripped of it after they played an exhibition game in Philadelphia without proper approval. So Pottsville is in Pennsylvania.
That seems a little bit dramatic.
That is very dramatic, right? So the Yellow Jackets claimed that they had exclusive rights to play in the city, which then led to the Maroons suspension. So because of that, the Maroons never like regained their previous success, and in 1963 the NFL officially ruled that the Cardinals were actually the 1925 champions and the Maroons claims were dismissed.
So what you're telling me is the Super Bowl has been rigged for a century.
I mean, that's what they're saying.
Whoa.
Seems a little sus, huh? Yeah.
Hello, sus.
So anyway, now they're no longer the Pottsville Maroons, and the Cardinals are still struggling. So that was like one of that. I don't really know much about this one because I just feel like they don't really have a following, so there's not a lot of people talking about this one. But here you go. This is an interesting one because you know what? I'm from North Carolina, and
Right.
I don't know if you guys know this, but I went to the very first
Panthers
Carolina Panthers game, and they played at Clemson.
game? Ew.
I mean, I feel like everyone still kind of thinks this is the Panther. They haven't grown this like incredible fan base, whatever.
Haven't really heard of him since Cam Newton.
Yeah, I hate Cam Newton.
I always
I
hated
ha-
Cam
yeah.
Newton.
It's
Hated
awful.
Cam
Even
Newton
I
in
know
his
that.
college days.
Yes.
He was just a little over the
He
top.
just is like he thinks his don't stink. You know,
Yeah.
you're just like,
Mhm.
and he wears the weirdest outfits, and he's like so moody.
he
I
still
mean,
play?
I could no.
No.
Oh.
And didn't he? And he was. I mean, he also, again, talk about rewarding people who
Throw
like
temper tantrums.
break laws. If you
Yeah.
go back to like his college career.
Yeah.
How did this guy make it into the NFL? It's like not fair. But you know,
I mean, I'm
it's a
telling you,
bunch of criminals.
if you watch Cam Newton, he is good. But he chokes,
Mhm.
and his attitude, I'm just telling you, like his attitude is so poor. I don't know how you can like. I mean, say what you want about Patrick Mahomes, he's freaking annoying. He's got a froggy voice,
He does.
but
have a
he
froggy
doesn't
voice.
have this crazy attitude.
And he went to like University of Florida. He was suspended because he was like burglary, larceny, and obstruction of justice. I think he was like stealing laptops, or there was some story.
Oh my gosh.
And then he went and played at like Blinn Junior College before transferring to Auburn. And then he like wins the Heisman. Like we're rewarding SEC Offensive Player of the Year in 2010, AP Player of the Year 2010. I'm like, we're just rewarding this bad behavior. And then he went on to behave poorly in the NFL.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially after they lost the Super Bowl and he just like sat there with the towel over his head. I can't say it. I can't say it.
You can't
My
stand the poor
husband-
sport.
Yeah. And Bourbon Boy had a Cam Newton jersey. Like he loved Cam
Oh,
Newton. I was
well,
just like,
Bourbon
this is
Boy-
gross.
Bourbon Boy can do no wrong in my eyes,
But
but
that-
that's
Yeah.
yeah.
Draw the line.
I would have judged
it's
him hard if I
embarrassing.
knew him back then. That is
Yeah.
so embarrassing.
So anyway, the Panthers have not had like they had one like really good season where they went to the Super Bowl. I actually will talk about that later, but they had a 15-1 season. and went to the Super Bowl and lost to the Broncos. I think it was 2017, 2016. It was the year Patch was born. So anyway, they had like one stellar season, right? And then pretty much every other season has been like mid or really poor. Like this year, very, very poorly performing team. In 2018, David Tepper bought the Carolina Panthers, and it's been like theorized that he's like tanked every season because he doesn't want the team based in Charlotte anymore. And he wants to make them like more profitable and then like be
So
bought and move them.
he's sabotaging them so he can move them
Right.
and rebuild them.
Right, exactly.
That sucks if you're an employee of his.
Yeah.
Yeah, but and like I mean, this is like living in Charlotte, and they just talk about this all the time, like how ever since Tepper bought the team, it's just been like, downhill. So is he actually sabotaging the team? I could see it, but my question is like, why would he want to move it out of Charlotte? Like, I mean, I feel like it's a pretty good location. I don't know. Like, it just seems like a weird thing. Like, where does he want to go?
There's not any football teams in like
Well, I always say that the South, if you go south, it's all about college football.
Agreed. If we ignore the Redskins, technically, like Virginia doesn't have a
Right.
football team. North Carolina would not, like, it's the only North Carolina team. There's no one in South Carolina.
Right.
Really, from like DC to Atlanta,
Right. It's just
it's
Falcons.
the only
Yeah.
team. And
Right.
so you would think that that would be a good place to have a team when there's not. It's not like LA. Or
LA.
something, right?
Yeah. Why do they need two teams? Who knows? Or even like San Francisco. It's like
Okay.
San Francisco and then Oakland, like right across the tracks.
LA has the Rams and the Chargers.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. And like again, why?
Mhm.
Why did they move San Diego? Why did they move the Rams? The Rams were in St. Louis. Like what's going on? Anyway, where would he want to move them? That's my question. It's just it's like, yeah, why are you tanking them? Is there yeah, whatever.
Mhm.
So that would be really interesting to see how that plays out.
Yeah.
Because this year is just so bad. But then they had like enough wins to like not get all these draft picks this year. So I don't know. It's very. It could.
Seems
I
odd.
believe. I could believe it. I could not believe it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like the Lions when the Lions had a change. Literally, the Lions had a change in ownership, and she like rebuilt the team, and the Lions had like their first. They were number one in the NFC this year. They were just beat by the Commanders, but she like rebuilt the program after the change of leadership. And she was like, I mean, a couple years ago, she's like, you have to trust the process, and like the process is good. So it like he is not even coming out saying anything like that. So it's just like kind of interesting, you know? Okay.
Twisting.
You guys, now this one. Did you guys ever, like, when you were kids, like, did you ever go out in the woods and, be like, is this a Native American burial ground?
That might have been a North Carolina
That's
thing.
true because there's a lot of Native American heritage in North
I
Carolina.
mean, there is in Massachusetts too, but I just never thought that.
Oh.
Why?
Like, I felt like every ghost story I
We
like heard as a
found one at
kid had to do with Native American burial grounds and curses. And
Mhm.
so the Miami Dolphins, they used to be like good. And they not recently, but when they relocated to their Hard Rock Stadium, it was theorized that it was built on the Tequesta Native American burial ground,
Ooh.
leading to the belief that the team has been cursed ever since.
I'm kind of surprised, again, given all this chatter about like the Redskins and the Chief, that that was even allowed to happen. That there weren't like protesters out there. Interesting.
I know. I'm surprised that. Well, maybe it will now suddenly gain, but also it's in Florida, so they don't care.
No.
They're like, well, okay, so Miami Dolphins, they used to be good. They had Dan Marino, the star quarterback.
Yeah, I remember Dan Marino. I remember like
We were young.
yeah, I remember like Ace Ventura, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I just remember like going to school and everybody had his jersey, Dan
Yeah.
Marino. So anyway, after the team had relocated there, they just like have never been as good. The Dolphins in the past couple years have been mid, but not good. Haven't made it to the Super Bowl or haven't made it to
they
playoffs.
Tua. Doesn't Tua play for
He does, and he is a good player. And you want him on your fantasy team.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so they haven't had any playoff appearances, and it's like, is this another curse?
Whoa.
Are these Native
Are these
American
curses
spirits?
real?
Yeah, like interfering with the teams. Do you guys follow Kickball Dad? Colleen, you would love Kickball Dad. He's on TikTok. He's on Instagram. He is so funny, and he loves the Dolphins. I've sent you a couple
I'm sure
of
I've
those.
seen something.
He
like that.
has like he like they mic him up while he like cuts the grass,
Oh, I love
and
that.
he like is a avid bird watcher, and
I
he's
want
like,
a bird watch so bad.
and he's the king of look it up.
Look
He's
it up.
like, look it up, look it up.
Oh, I
Anyway,
know him.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Kickball
love him.
Dad. He is so wholesome, and I just think it's like, anyway, if you guys don't follow Kickball Dad,
He's
go follow him
he's
because
really funny.
and his kids just want to be around him, and I
Yeah.
think that's wholesome.
He's
Like,
hysterical.
yeah. And he doesn't care that, like, I feel like most boomers are like, TikTok.
Yeah. no.
He like totally embraces it, and like I feel like he does it for his kids, and I just think it's really cute. Anyway, he's really funny. Go follow him. But he's an avid. Every time I hear about the Dolphins, he is the guy I think about. Okay. Then there's another. This is like a lot of ownership, like ownership where there's another curse about Virginia McCaskey and the Chicago Bears. You
Okay.
guys like the Bears?
Um,
Da Bears,
You know,
Da Bulls.
I
You know what I'm talking
no,
about?
but you know what I will say is that I was really invested a couple years ago in Jay Cutler's
Oh yeah,
hunt for what was taking out his chickens.
Jay Cutler. You guys watch New Girl? That's how he says it.
No.
no. but-
Schmidt Cutler.
Oh, Schmidt.
Yeah.
No, and he had like something was taking out his chickens, and he did this like week-long investigation, and he set up like a hunting perch, and he was like staying up all night and watching, and
Yeah.
I was invested. But anyway,
Megan, you really do need to marry a country
except
boy.
I'm kind of annoyed because when this was happening, I set up the alerts on Instagram, so every time he went live, it would be like Jay Cutler's gone live, and now I can't figure out how to turn it off. Like I don't need to know every time Jay Cutler posts now. Thank you. It's like he's just in Montana
Just keeps
hunting.
notifying you. Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny. Okay, so anyway, so Virginia McCaskey and the Chicago Bears curse. Virginia McCaskey inherited the team after the death of her brother, George Hollis Jr., and some theorize that like because of this, it was linked to like a family curse. Like, a lot of these is like, oh, there's a curse and that's why the team isn't doing well, and they've always underperformed since Hollis Jr.'s untimely death, although they have had one Super Bowl win. So I just feel like this can't be real. This is like not a real
You don't
curse.
believe in the
Like
curse.
no,
Yeah,
no, I
no.
don't believe in this curse because like I could see like the Dolphins are not good.
Mhm.
Like I could see that being,
Yeah.
some spiritual interference,
Mhm.
okay? But this just seems like maybe you need to be better about your business plan
Mhm.
and like because the Bears should be good. They
Mhm.
have like they had like the number 1 defense a couple
Mhm.
years ago.
Mhm.
Anyway, and the Eagles beat them, so anyway, da Bears. My dad had a Bears sweatshirt when I was growing up. And I'd always be like, "Why do you have a Bears sweatshirt?" And he's like, "I like the Bears," because he did a lot of business in Chicago,
Mm.
and his bestie was in Chicago.
So you like Bears? That's Jordan's team are the Bears.
Yeah, I don't hate the Bears.
Yeah.
Da Bears,
They seem
da Bulls.
classic.
You guys know
Mhm.
that it is illegal
Mhm.
to like tank your season because
Oh, on purpose?
on purpose.
Yes.
It's illegal.
Why?
And illegal as far as the
For
leagues, because-
gambling or
No, it's not gambling. It's because you're trying to get a better draft pick.
so the worse you do, the better draft. I don't
Oh yeah,
understand how
the
drafts
worst
work.
team will get the best draft.
You don't want to keep having the
Oh.
number one team getting the number one players, right?
Right.
You want to
Oh.
balance,
Right.
make it competitive.
How do they control trades?
I'm sure that's all like money.
Oh.
Because so you like sign contracts with teams, and if the contract ends, then you can enter into free agency, and then somebody can like come and talk to you and like.
Mm,
But those are like you're
those
getting
are not good.
old.
Yeah.
You go into free agency or like, but when you're talking about trading, like that's like Saquon Barkley.
Mm.
Like Saquon was like his contract was up with the Giants, and he wanted more money, and they wouldn't pay it to him, so he went to Philadelphia.
Mm.
Sucks to suck, Giants. Anyway, so he came to Philly because he said he wants to win a Super Bowl with Philadelphia because he grew up a Philly fan.
Oh, that's
I know.
cute.
I loved that.
You know what
But
I
he
mean?
needed what? He had
Yeah.
13 more yards or something, and he was like, "Fuck it."
Well, yeah, they were like running up the score.
Yeah.
Or it would run up the score.
Yeah. He said, "We're gonna put in the B,
like when
the
they
B
put all the
squad."
reps
if,
Yeah.
you know,
at the end,
yeah. And he said, "Let him play."
Let the young kids eat.
Love that.
That's
What
what
a
he
good
said.
guy.
What a guy. And I'm sorry. Anyone who says Philadelphia isn't classy, we could have run the score up on the Packers. And did you see Saquon
Yeah.
slide?
I gotta be honest. I hate when this is like when my team's winning and we're winning by like so many points. Like,
Yeah, and
it
they just
feels
keep
mean.
yeah.
Like in hockey, at some point towards the end of the game, if there's a huge difference in points, they'll take the goalie out of the net on
Yeah.
the losing team. And I hate empty net goals. I think it's such a slap in the face when they just shoot it into the empty net, and
Mhm.
it's just like that's so sad.
Mhm.
I'm not a sports person, so that's why it pisses me off. I'm like, did you really have to do that?
Oh. You aren't competitive.
No. I'm like, you're already winning.
I'm
You're
like-
already winning.
I mean, I do
Like-
think at some point, like when you drive up the score, it's kind of like a dick move.
It's not sportsmanship
Yeah.
to me. Yeah.
Well, yeah, they always growing up have like what the slot. Is it the slaughter rule?
Yeah, the slaughter
Yeah.
rule. But that's in like Pee Wee football.
Yes, but it's like
Mm.
we're going in by 10. This game is over.
Yeah.
We're not gonna
Yeah, I'm
keep.
like,
If
Right.
you're winning by 10 by the third inning,
Because
the game's
That's
over.
real. We've all been on the losing team.
Yeah.
So
It doesn't feel good.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
So my personal
But
opinion.
we've also all been on the winning team, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
That feels good.
But I like to earn the win. I want it to be hard. I want it
Well,
to be close.
I'm sorry. It's slaughtering is winning.
I know.
That's still earned.
I know, but
Okay, so anyway, it's illegal to tank. So there's a couple teams that they think tanked their season to get a better draft pick. In 2016, the Cleveland Browns like tanked their season. They say purposefully. It was a 1-15 record, and they wanted to secure the overall draft pick in 2017, which led to Myles Garrett. The Browns have been relatively good, not great, but way better than they used to be. Also, imagine being the Browns. Why are they the Browns? Like, what is why?
brown bear.
Can I tell you?
Oh yeah, tell me.
This is just like the Chiefs. The Chiefs being named for Chief, which was the nickname of
Oh yeah.
the mayor or someone. The Cleveland Browns are named after their first head coach, Paul Brown.
Oh.
Oh,
There was a contest in Cleveland when the team was founded in 1946, and that's the name people picked.
Is their mascot a guy who dresses up like the coach?
Yeah, Brownie the
Shut
elf.
up. Let me see a picture. No, it's not. It is. That is so funny.
Let me see.
That's creepy. I would be scared of that. Brownie the elf? That's so random.
It's so random.
Oh my god.
I wish it was a
Uh,
big dookie.
It's a reference to the folklore. Kate, you love some folklore.
I do. I love folklore.
Brownie is a reference to the folklore of brownies, which are domestic tutelary spirits that are often described as ugly, brown-skinned, and covered in hair.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'd rather it be a brown elf than whatever that thing was.
That is so funny.
I think that was a brown elf.
Well, they're covered in hair. Anyway, in 2011, yeah, the Colts allegedly tanked their season to secure again the number 1 draft pick. I don't know if you guys remember, but Peyton Manning used to play for the Colts. And Peyton Manning.
Mhm.
Everybody loves the Manning Bros, right? Yeah. Even though Eli was on the Giants, we forgive him for that.
Mhm.
But Peyton, America's boy,
Mhm.
Peyton Manning. Get it from the commercial? Anyway,
Mm.
Peyton, he's famous because he had this like neck injury. Well, he's famous for a lot of things, but he did have this like infamous neck injury, which ultimately led him to like retiring. But he got this during the season 2011. They benched him because of the neck injury, and it was said they did it and then tanked their season because they wanted to get the number 1 draft pick, who was Andrew Luck. And I don't know if you guys know
Mhm.
Andrew Luck,
Mhm.
but that guy's good.
Mhm.
He's lucky.
I actually really like Andrew Luck. I think he's a fun player to watch, and he's a stand-up guy, and yeah. So anyway, those are the 2 teams that they're like, oh, they tanked their season and just to get their number 1 draft picks, and like part of me is like, well, if you can't prove it, just do it.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like, why is it? I understand why they have to make it like illegal,
Mhm.
but like, why does it matter so much? I guess. Okay, this is interesting.
Mhm.
Tom Brady,
Mhm.
Bill Belichick. We covered this in the Super Bowl
Okay.
episode.
I don't want to talk about Bill.
I know he's weird and
Problematic.
problematic, but also like his girlfriend,
Mhm.
like very weird. Okay.
You know what though?
He's
She
not
loves
even
him
old
for
enough.
him.
No. He's not even old enough to die soon.
She's like 26 or something.
Yes, it's weird. Anyway, I'm sorry. Daddy issues or granddaddy issues.
I don't think daddy issues. I think
she wants the money.
yeah.
Ew. Anyway,
I mean,
also he just seems like a grumpy old man. Oh, I'm
And
sorry. I was confusing him with Nick Saban. Nick Saban can't take a joke.
No.
But
Bill Belichick, he showed up to the Netflix roast, which was like NSFW guys. And definitely not for children, not safe for work.
oh.
Um,
yeah, how do you not know that?
yeah. But anyway, he showed up.
Megan didn't know the feeling when TFW.
Yeah, no, I had to look
Oh.
that up. But I still can't get over like the fact. I just think
Yeah.
like just like the way he handled Hernandez and the way I think it was always like, you know, money first and all of that. They're like, we're a big family, but really it's like,
Not.
yeah.
Okay, and our last but not least, guys, because I
Okay.
think this might be the biggest. So Bill Belichick, there's a lot of conspiracies about the
Deflategate?
Deflategate,
He didn't do it.
Yeah, I think
Spygate.
we talked about
that
those
in the
last year.
one.
Yeah. But this one, and this is also like on record, this is before like all this information came out about CTE.
Oh yeah.
But like, was Bill Belichick working with the Patriots physicians to cover up the concussions that Tom Brady
I
had?
don't like that at all. That's really sad.
I mean, I believe it because again, I've already ranted about his handling of Aaron Hernandez,
Mhm.
but like Aaron Hernandez, and I think we talked about this probably last, but he went to him and he's like, I need out of this air. Like I'm involved in all this
Right.
stuff, and I think the only way I can break free of this like life is if you trade me. And he's like, "Psh, no.
Yeah.
And so perhaps, I mean, it's also a business, and he didn't know it was going to happen, right? But like,
Right.
but perhaps if he had listened to Aaron and
He could've
traded him,
prevented
he could have
things.
prevented multiple deaths.
Right. So anyway, so Giselle, like in a 2017 CBS interview, kind of came out and was like, Tom Brady had suffered concussions, like multiple concussions on his Super Bowl runs, and that
Mhm.
it was all covered up and he was still allowed to play, and
That's
she was
really
like not
sad.
happy about it. And then she like, was also expressing concerns about like how aggressive the sport is.
Yeah, her kids don't play.
No, her kids don't play. But then
They
she
play
came
soccer.
back
They play soccer.
and she kind of like clarified like, oh, just kidding. And I know. And then there was like, it kind of was like brushed under the rug. Like the NFL didn't really talk about it. The allegations weren't really taken into consideration.
Mhm.
And yeah. So he had never, so this is really also very weird, is Brady never appeared on an injury report for a head injury in his 17-year career.
Oh my god.
And the amount of times that man was sacked.
Yeah, I'm just.
There's no way. Now I
I mean,
want
I
to
guess
hear.
but like,
I'm not telling you to like look it up right now,
Yeah.
but now I'm like interested. What's every other quarterback statistics? For
I know,
head
I know
injuries?
quarterbacks.
Like,
You're looking at me like I'm crazy, but I'm just saying. I thought in general that because they tend to be more protected,
'cause
right?
They're not supposed to get hit.
Then then like, you know,
Well, Jalen Hurts just sat out for 2 games
Yeah.
with a
Okay. So
CTE.
yeah. Well, maybe also now that they're more open talking about head injuries in football, we'll see.
Yeah,
it more.
I think it's just like more
We'll see it more. Yeah.
right.
now they've done the autopsies. Now they know it's real.
Right.
We have like some unfortunately
I didn't realize
devastating
people didn't
examples.
think it was
Right.
real.
No, but I
Well,
just think we didn't have the information. They
right.
had to
Yeah.
autopsy all of these former players had to donate their bodies to science,
Right.
have
Yeah.
like post-mortem autopsies.
Crazy.
So I don't think we had like proof of it until
Right.
now.
And now like within the past 2 or 3 years, the helmets are being redesigned and
Mhm.
like all of these things, like they're getting bigger or whatever. So and they're really cutting back on like head to head. Like those are personal fouls, and like yeah. So you can get
Yeah.
ejected from a game if you
Well,
see yourself
They're
lowering your
strict
head.
on it in hockey too. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
I mean, they should. Like
Yeah.
head injuries. I mean, when you talk about rugby, they don't have pads on in rugby, but they're not
They hit
allowed
different. Yeah.
they're not allowed to tackle anyone from the waist up. It
Yeah.
has to be waist down tackling,
Yeah.
which is better. And there's not nearly as many. I mean, who knows? It's not as popular as football, but not nearly as many injuries, but very interesting. I definitely think Tom Brady definitely had some concussions
Yeah.
and was not
There's no way.
being
What
sad.
a shame for them to keep that secret.
I know.
I also know I know him. No, I know he's like an obsessive person. Like,
Yeah.
he's got an obsessive personality.
Yeah.
So I wonder how much of it was him convincing them to let him play. Or
Or-
things
yeah.
Like that. Yeah.
Well, he definitely would do anything to win.
Well, also
Yeah.
he got his starting position.
From somebody with a head injury. Like,
Well, I don't think it wasn't a head injury.
mm,
It was a leg injury.
He was
Anyway,
out, yeah.
he kind of stole the starting position from his predecessor when he was injured, right? And so
Mhm.
that probably also gives you this fear of like, if I go down, is a younger guy going to step in and take my
That's
job?
true, but-
right?
well,
Tom
what-
Brady is the greatest.
Oh, well,
Let's
during-
let's
was
be
it during
real.
Deflategate,
He
they
is.
had that other handsome quarterback player step up. I forgot why I brought him up, but boy, isn't he nice to look at?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I
so
think the cutest quarterback in the NFL right now is surprise. Oh
The
no,
Phillies one?
no. The Bills quarterback.
Josh Allen.
Oh yeah, Josh
Yeah,
Allen is so
yeah.
cute. Megan, you would like him. He's got a beard.
Yeah,
he's
he
got
does look
long
like your type,
hair.
Megan.
Yeah,
Classic Americana.
I do love. He's just so cute.
And he's a good
He's a good guy.
player.
Yeah,
He's a good guy.
but okay, there's like Josh Allen, and then there's like Jalen Hurts. You know.
oh, Jalen Hurts.
So at the time of this recording, again, we're down to 4 teams, so we don't know
Oh,
who's going to be in the
Who-
Super Bowl.
All right, everybody place your bets now. My money. Kate's gonna hate me. I think the Commanders are gonna win the bowl.
Ew.
Their time.
No, it's not
Big
their
underdog
time.
person.
They're not an underdog. They're favored to win. That's not an underdog.
Yep. To me, they're an underdog because
The
of
Commanders
their
are favored
sports
to win?
history.
I think they're favored to beat the Eagles.
Well,
The
So-
Eagles are
Oh,
the
it's-
perpetual underdog.
isn't it so
Kate's
bad?
money's on the Eagles. My
Isn't it
money's
No,
on-
I'm not. My money is not anywhere close to the Eagles. I will never put my
Wait,
money in the Eagles because
pause.
I'd rather be the underdog every single day. I'd rather every team pick the Commanders over the Eagles because that makes me feel better. Eagles
Okay.
always have something to prove. If the Eagles don't make it, I want the Bills to smash.
Yeah, I would love.
Although,
I would
you know-
love to
you
see
know
some
that-
new teams in the bowl.
You-
I want to see some blue and some red and gold.
Oh no, I think like the you know how you covered the colors of the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah. So if we,
It's like it's
yeah.
predicting Bills Eagles.
I was gonna,
Really?
Mhm.
All right. So if the conspiracy is true, guys, and Bills and Eagles are in the bowl, then the colors match.
But I don't want the Eagles to play the Bills because I don't want to hate the Bills.
I like the Bills. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's a
Like
double
as
win.
any team we play, I don't like them.
but wouldn't it be nice if you like them both and you're like either way you're gonna be?
No,
know.
there's
Because
no
she
such thing as
won't-
liking them
If
both.
the
when you play
Eagles
the
lose,
Eagles.
there's no way she'll still feel happy.
Yeah,
So, you know what I mean?
the curse of being an Eagles fan. I'm telling you,
Mm.
they never make it easy.
No, but they're good. Anyways, guys, that's our sports episode. Hope
Yeah.
you liked
Yeah.
it. Do yourself a favor and just look up top 10 cutest quarterbacks.
Go Birds.
Yeah.
Guys, just a reminder, don't forget to check out our Facebook and Instagram pages at 3 Scheme Queens. That's the number 3 Scheme Queens, all one word. We're also on Reddit, same username. If you want to check out our website, go to 3schemequeens.com and you can find links to our social media accounts, our Buzzsprout page, all of our episodes, additional content, our contact page, and our discussion board where you can engage with us and share any updates on the topics that we have discussed. Let us know how we're doing and what you want to hear next. There are also opportunities to financially support us. There are links to buy us a cup of coffee, links to our recently updated merch store, and affiliate links. And as always, if you choose not to financially support us, we appreciate the follows, the downloads, listens, the likes. Kate, what should the people do?
Send it to someone that you think would have really enjoyed this episode. You got a football fan in your family? Send it.
I'll
You
send
got
it
a
to
Commanders fan in your family? Send it. You got an Eagles fan in your family?
Send
Send it. Go Birds. Fly Eagles fly. I hope we smash. Yep.
EAGLES.
Eagles. Scroll on down. Leave us a 5-star review. Leave us a comment. Share us on your Instagram. Share us on your TikTok. Share us anywhere on your social
Yeah.
medias. Email us at 3. That's the number 3. Scheme
Scheme
Queens.
Queens.
All
at-
one word.
all one word at gmail.com.
Yeah.
And yeah, guys, thank
Hate
you so
mail,
much.
Love mail. Any mail.
Any male,
Any mail. Come on through.
any
Megan's
male
ready.
or female, but not for Megan.
That was funny. Get it?
Yeah, I got it.
MAIL to MALE.
That was a lot of throwbacks all in one.
Yep. So anyway, go Birds and happy Onyx Storm reading and
Okay. We'll see you guys next Tuesday.
See you next
See you next
Tuesday.